From Careco TV, one of the longest running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventures. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. This is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. This week on Americana Outdoors, we're in AuSable and Oscoda, Michigan on the waters of Lake Huron, where we're bringing you the full coverage of this year's Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship.
AuSable and Oscoda, Michigan is a small lakeside community in the shores of Lake Huron. It's a beautiful place to be able to vacation, and the anglers have really enjoyed their opportunity to be here. Not only is it bountiful with fish, it's got great amenities, plenty of places to stay, great food, and everything an angler needs to enjoy.
Pre-fishing here on Lake Huron has already proven to be tough, and here's what the anglers are predicting will be needed to make the cut into the top 25 All-American teams on Saturday.
I think if you can get 25 pounds a day, I think you're in it for sure.
I'm going to say probably 20 pounds. I'm going to say 18 to 20 pounds.
There's going to be some big bags, but I don't know if guys will be able to do it 3 days in a row. That'll be the wild card. But I think you're going to see some mid-20s, maybe even some high 20 bags.
The National Team Championship is a collection of anglers that all qualified through Walleye Federation clubs all over the country. The Walleye Federation clubs have a series of events throughout the season, and those anglers qualify either through one single event or a multitude of events based on points.
These guys do a great job with the NTC. It's a very smoothly run tournament. It's so cool to have guys from all over the country meet up, and it's just like you might not have talked for 5 years or 6 years, and you just meet up just like your old friends. That's what it's all about.
I've been fishing it for years. It's a great thing, all the sponsors do for it. Gives the working man something to shoot for. The guys that fish pro, they can travel, but take a week off of work to have a chance at the prizes and the money that this is, it's something very nice.
Let's take a look back on the history of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship and hear more about what it means to our anglers to have the ability to compete against the best walleye anglers in the nation. The Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship is considered one of the highest levels of grassroots walleye fishing tournaments. This tournament is the result of Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas partnering with the Walleye Federation, Ranger Boats, and numerous other sponsors and walleye circuits and clubs across the nation.
NTC, it's a nice format. It's grassroots. Our club's involved with the Walleye Federation to promote the sport, to promote it within our own local club. We have anywhere between 25 and 30 boats, and the NTC gives our anglers an opportunity to come compete at the next level.
Over the years, there's been no shortage of exciting fish catches and big emotions at the scales.
Yeah! That's what we need! 4 more, buddy, 4 more. Brad's got the hot hand.
7-1! Your winners! They left this morning number 1. They'll head home today number 1.
I never even imagined this even happening, especially with the pre-fishing that we went through. It was a grind, it was tough, and to have it work out like this and be in this position to where we won a walleye tournament of this size and against so many great anglers, the best anglers. I'm excited beyond words right now. I don't even know what to say. It's just the best thing that's ever happened.
To find out more about how you can get involved in local clubs and have a chance to be invited to the NTC, visit walleyefederation.com/Cabelas-NTC. Each year, the NTC has specific rules and regulations for the format of how the tournament will play out. Jeff Kelm is here to give us the rundown for this year's tournament format.
We've got 219 teams that are all vying for a chance of over $242,000 here. All they've got to do is catch their 5 biggest fish for a couple days in a row. Then we cut the field to 25 teams. We call them the All-American 25. They'll fish on Saturday for a chance at a $101,295 cash prize. That includes the Ranger 620 and $25,000 cash. These anglers looking for their 5 best fish are able to cull here. So even if they've got 5 in the box, when they catch a larger one, they're able to throw their smallest one back. they've got the opportunity to go just about anywhere they want to. They just can't lock. Locking means that they're going up one of like the Sioux locks in the St. Mary's River, or they can't go to the Canadian side. COVID-19 precautions, of course, have shut down that border this year, and so they're not able to do that. But they can go up to Thunder Bay in the Alpena, Michigan area, or down to Saginaw Bay, many of them making that choice, and this field is almost split 50-50.
All right, when we come back, competitors will head their separate ways all across Lake Huron to their prime fishing locations they've been scouting during the pre-fish. And we'll dive right into day one tournament action here at the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship.
There's no feeling like it. When you prep the gear, done the research, found the spots, nailed the presentation, and now there's only one thing left to do. Keep fishing. So gear up with all the best fishing gear. Only at Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas. Shop in store or online.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
You have a full-time job and you want to be a full-time angler. Don't waste time scouting. You want to catch fish. That's where Garmin comes in. Our mapping with Navionics data lets you see more detail than the fish do. It's kind of a big deal. Oh, and our industry-leading live sonar is so crisp and clear you'll think you jumped in. You're welcome. Now if only we had a powerful, efficient, whisper-quiet trolling motor. Actually, we do. It's called Force. We knew you'd like that. Less time finding, more time catching fish. Only with Garmin.
Welcome back to Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. Well, it's day one of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship, and we have 219 teams on the water who are all battling to get a piece of that $242,000 cash purse. We're on the water with local angler Adam Hume and his partner, Mike Karner. They already have 2 good walleye in the live well and are looking to fill out their limit.
Sheephead. We have a friend from the area that says where there's sheephead, there's walleye. Just gotta hope that there's enough walleye to fight through the sheephead. Make it worth your time.
It's great having Bass Pro Shops here in town with us this week. They've been such a supporter to a number of our tournaments. Of course, we're pretty frequent shoppers there. A lot of the gear we're running today is from Bass Pro. So happy to have them involved and put this tournament on for us. Walleye.
Good reach.
Let's go, 2 more. Yeah. Another Thunder Bay walleye.
Couple more. Get our way to 5.
Cannot beat a Ranger live well. We just had a 3-color lead core go, kind of ticking bottom. Good to put a 3rd one in the boat, but really would like to find 2 more. This is not a bite where we're gonna go through a lot of numbers. Every fish matters, every one that hits a net. Gotta make every bite count. Nice thick fish, that's why we come up north.
Number 4. They say number 1 and number 5 are the hardest ones to get.
Over on the south end of Lake Huron, Romeo, Bourdage, and Mark Haugerud have 4 fish in the live well. Here's Romeo's thoughts on what it means to their small community of Oscoda, Michigan, to host the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas NTC.
Oscoda is a small community, and for them to work with Adam Hume in the local community at Oscoda was just phenomenal. I mean, I did a Facebook post last night after listening to the FLW president, and I'll tell you, it was just phenomenal that they put the time, effort, and energy in to bring money into the communities so that it just helps everybody. You know, from hotels, gas, grocery stores, party stores, just the whole local economy benefits when they're putting money out like that. And to bring an NTC championship here with the number of boats and the number of people, I was stupefied last night. I mean, I sent it to my wife and I just said, look at this is wonderful. So congrats to Cabela's Bass Pro for putting money back into the community and helping us fishermen out so that we can do the passions we like to do, which is fishing. And just a great industry, great walk, great system.
Day one of tournament fishing has come to an end, and it's time to head to the scales for weigh-in. In third place, we have Adam Hume and Mike Karner with 5 fish for a grand total of 21 pounds, 5 ounces.
Beautiful day on the water, low winds, we were able to make big runs, and just a great day to enjoy northern Michigan.
Brett Walser and Sean Cahoot also bring a 5-fish limit to the scales and grab a spot in second place on day one with 21 pounds, 8 ounces. Rounding out first place is Andrew and Jacob Hugo with a 5-fish limit weighing in at an impressive 22.13 pounds.
Feel pretty good. We feel like you need 18 to 20 to be in the top 25, so we're real happy.
Here's a look at the day one top 25 standings. With only about a 5-pound difference between first place and the bottom of the top 25, well, it's still anybody's tournament to win. When we come back, we're jumping right into day 2 action of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship here on Lake Huron.
The Yamaha VMAX V6 SHO continues to deliver the level of performance that pro bass and multi-species anglers demand. Underneath a bold and aggressive new look, an upgraded charging system with 40% more charging power meets the amped-up demand for today's advanced electronics. The VMAX SHO, raw power, reliability, and exhilarating performance for every angler who loves the sport enough to invest in the best. Yamaha, reliability starts here.
From sun up to sundown, day in and day out, we work hard. We play hard. And to keep us going during those long hours, we demand performance. Angle Coolers, the original high-performance cooler. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. Before we get back to coverage of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas NTC, let's take some time to learn about more walleye tournament options for those of you who are avid walleye anglers and looking to broaden your horizons in the tournament fishing world. Now, over the last 37 seasons, the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas Masters Walleye Circuit has set the standard for team walleye tournament fishing.
29 pounds and 3 ounces today. Give them a round of applause.
Oh, we needed that, baby. There's a lot of good anglers, and it's going to be tough. There's going to be some good weights brought in.
35 pounds and 11 ounces. Great job, guys.
Winners of these tournaments routinely pocket $10,000 to $15,000 or more in cash and prizes, thanks to investments from Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas, as well as from other bonuses provided by sponsors such as Ranger Boats, Berkeley Fishing, and TH Marine Atlas. On top of that, competitors who place in first of each leg of the MWC schedule automatically win a $1,000 Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship prize package that includes paid entry into the NTC.
Yeah, baby! That is what it's all about!
As many anglers will report, the MWC is not just a circuit, it's a family, even though competition is fierce and the stakes are always high.
Yes! 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 Oh, that might be one of the biggest walleyes I ever caught in my life.
Teams share a common passion for walleye fishing, and many of the anglers form friendships that last a lifetime.
They have just won their first MWC championship with 19 pounds even.
It's an amazing accomplishment, and to be able to do it with my best friend, I mean, he is probably one of the best anglers I've ever met.
The schedule for the 2022 season of the MWC has already been released, and there's no shortage of incredible fisheries awaiting the arrival of eager walleye anglers. For more information on how you can get involved in the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas MWC, head on over to masterswalleyeCircuit.com. Day 2 of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship is well underway, and fishing has been slow. The weather is changing and leaving anglers fishing much different conditions than day 1.
Been a tough day. The bite's definitely different than it was yesterday. We think this southeast wind has definitely pushed in cleaner, cooler water, moved our fish around a little bit. So all we can do is grind for our time that's available left and make sure we allow ample time to get back into town. Sheephead. Nope, walleye. Atta boy. Nice. That's a good motivator. One more fish closer to that 5. That's what we need. Just keep chipping away. Patience is the key. You don't want to run out of it. Walleye. Or a cat.
Giant cat.
Jesus. Seen the gold. Wasn't expecting a catfish. Oh. Okay. Not what we wanted at all. Those don't count in the walleye tournament. But they're in here for the same reason the walleye are. They're in here feeding. Got to work through other fish to get to the walleye. Same thing as yesterday.
Go back and turn into a walleye.
Now, before we head to break, let's check in with our current leaders, Andrew and Jacob Hugo.
We got 3 great fish right now. Farmed one at the back of the boat that we sure wish was in that box right now, because them 4 fish would probably put us similar to what we had yesterday. But like I say, we still got a little bit of time. Hopefully we can get that last bite.
When we come back, we'll head to the scales and see which team is going to bring home the trophy here at the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship.
Born in Japan, FC Sniper became the #1 fluorocarbon line in the Japanese market. It transitioned to the US in the early 2000s and continues to grow in prominence with anglers. FC Sniper is the flagship product in the American market and bestseller. It features the perfect blend of abrasion resistance, low memory, and tensile strength. FC Sniper is offered in pound tests that range from 2 pound to 30 pound and in spool sizes up to 1,200 yards. FC Sniper has the strength to guarantee your confidence.
Things you let me see. Things you let me see.
Welcome back to Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. We're at the scales for the Day 2 weigh-in of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas National Team Championship. Andrew and Jacob Hugo have fallen from first place to third, weighing in at 19 pounds 6 ounces, giving them an overall total of 42 pounds 3 ounces. Jumping up from 6th place to 2nd, Matt Whitaker and Jim Gwynn brought in 5 fish for 22 pounds 3 ounces, giving them a 2-day total of 43 pounds 3 ounces.
Matthew and Jason from Auburn and Pinconning. 23 pounds 3 ounces. Your new leaders have 44 pounds 4 ounces. Great job, guys. Great job.
Here's a look at the top 25 All-American that will be duking it out for the championship title on Day 3. Well, day 3 of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's NTC has arrived, and unfortunately brought with it a storm that has made lake conditions too dangerous for the anglers to compete against.
We've got 10-foot swells out on Lake Huron, small craft advisory right here out of AuSable and Oscoda, and just wasn't a safe weather condition type day to be able to send these anglers out. What'll happen here is that after 2 days of fishing, the final top 25, where they're placed due to their weight is where they'll finish here for this event.
With that announcement from Jeff, the standings from day 2 are final, and Matthew Dubes and Jason Trapp are the winners of this year's Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Team Championship.
Walk me through it. What just happened? I'm not sure what just happened. It's an amazing opportunity here. We just won the National Team Championship here in Oscoda, Michigan.
I just want to thank the community for all the support, my family for letting me pursue my passion for walleye tournament walleye fishing. We spend a lot of time and money doing what we do, and it's truly a dream come true.
They're taking home a total of $101,295 in cash and prizes. Here's a look at the final leaderboard one more time. If you want to get involved and find out how you can qualify to compete in next year's tournament, head on over to walleyefederation.com/Cabelas-NTC. As we wrap up this show, let's take a look at another famous circuit that passionate walleye anglers can participate in, the National Walleye Tour presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas.
This is what we're talking about. We just need a few more like this, baby. That was the one we needed. We got 5.
Folks, we have a new leader, 1929.
This highly competitive circuit offers premier tour-level competition for avid walleye anglers. Featuring a regular season and a championship, this tour provides the highest level of competitive walleye fishing available that features unparalleled media coverage and a payout that's unmatched in tournament walleye fishing.
Get loud for him. He just won a brand new boat.
Got him. 20-incher. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
The National Walleye Tour is an incredible tournament that allows all walks of life to participate, from the pros to the amateurs looking to test their skills against the best walleye anglers in the nation. Here's what some of the co-anglers have said about their experience fishing the NWT.
I took it on a whim, signed up for one, and turned out to win it. So if you're thinking about doing this, these are a great group of pros. They will take care of you, and they will give you all the opportunities to succeed. And you should do it hands down. Don't even think about it. Just jump in.
You know, I've fished a lot of walleye tournaments over the years, and it's been a great experience. And being able to be in the boat with guys that love walleye fishing just as much as I do has been great. I've learned a lot, and they've been extremely respectful and open to ideas at times and helpful. So could not be more impressed with the National Walleye Tour experience as a co-angler.
If you want to compete in next year's National Walleye Tour, head on over to nationalwalleyetour.com, where you can learn how to get registered, read about the Angler Advantage program and all of the sponsor contingency programs they offer, and sign up for their free newsletter to stay up to date with the latest news out of the National Walleye Tour, presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas. Hey, thank you for watching, and join us next week on a new episode of Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production. This episode was made possible by these partners. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. Big Bite Baits, designed to bring the big bite to your line.
You've already discovered the secret to success with the Secret Lures Stupid Tube and landed big one after big one. Well, now, Secret Lures is giving you even more fish catching chances with the all-new Stupid Craw. Sized to fit the 4/0 Secret Lures Stupid Tube jig head, the Stupid Craw has you covered from the brand new 5/16 ounce down to an 1/8 ounce jig head. On the belly of the craw, you'll find 2 molded dots that act as a rigging guide, giving the jig head perfect alignment when rigged. The Stupid Craw also boasts a hook trough that protects the hook from snags and vegetation, allowing for a perfect weedless presentation. Anyone at Secret Lures will tell you the Stupid Craw is 3.7 inches of crawdad goodness that you're going to want in your tackle box this year. So head on over to secretlures.com for more information about the brand new Stupid Craw by Secret Lures.